Shohei OHTANI Rookie Gold Cup. Right, so I'm gonna check conditions, and I got some Ken Griffey Juniors right here. I'm gonna check them out. But I'm very happy that I was able to dig through. I dig through all of this. But definitely, conditions pretty good. I want to take it back to the hive. Hopefully, we can get a good deal on it. Kick. So we were able to get a deal on the New York Jets starter jacket. Overall, happy with the flea market haul that we just did. So we're gonna head back to the hive, and we could show off the haul that we just got today. So we are back from the flea market here in the Hobby Hunters Hive. Had a great time. Got to meet up with some nice people. Some of the dealers over there treated me real good, gave me great deals. Overall, it was a great experience, and I'm glad I was able to bring you all along with me on the flea market to grab all of these finds that we got here in front of us. So I'm gonna get straight to it. Man, I just can't believe I got all these amazing pieces. Really did. So we ended up I did a lot of walking around. Went to three vendors that were selling clothing, and I went to one vendor who had sports cards. So I'm glad I stopped by and I could dig through the pile that he had of sports cards, and I ended up grabbing me a 2019 Rookie Gold Cup Shohei OHTANI. Never had this card in my collection. Glad I was able to pick this up. Found it at the flea market. I paid $10 for it. I was happy, to pay $10. I wasn't complaining. Felt like it was a good deal. I did check the card out, took it out, inspected it, made sure that the corners were sharp, make sure that there was no scratches, no dings on it, nothing like that. And honestly, this is a PSA 10 candidate. It really is. I've seen the PSA 10s listed for like around $100, fairly priced around $100. So off of a $10 card, and I know raw, just like this on eBay, they probably sell $5, $6, $7, $8, $10 as well. But to have it in front of me, able to inspect it, get it for $10, and possibly could get it graded at the PSA 10, which could come back with a value of around $100, that's a win in my book. He was a good gentleman as well. We were talking about sports and everything. And then so we're gonna get straight to the haul that we got of the vintage clothing and other stuff. So first off, I'm gonna start off with one vendor that I went to. He had the starter jacket, New York Jets from the 1990s, Pro Line starter jacket. Size, this is my size as well, 2 size large. Checked everything out, had no holes, everything was in great condition. When you're picking up vintage pieces or any clothing, just check out everything. Make sure that there's no tears, no rips, that everything is fine, zipper working, buttons all there. Check your pockets as well. The dealer had it listed for $150. You know, I countered that. I gave an offer of $40, and we ended up going with $45. And honestly, very reasonable. Did pay the $45, no hesitation. Tried it on, fits me great, like a glove. I was real happy with that purchase. And I've seen them listed anywhere between, I saw one that it wasn't a recently listed, recently sold, but it wasn't complete. I have the hoodie as well. That's sometimes they sell them without the hoodie. So the fact that I was able to get a complete one with the hoodie and everything, I was real happy with that. And I've seen them listed for, I was actually surprised. I was real surprised. They were listed for between $250 to $230. And I saw one sold for $110, but it wasn't complete. It did not have the hoodie part of the jacket. And it also had tears, and it had holes in it. And it sold for $110. Real happy that I got it at the deal that I did, the condition that I did. Overall, I was excited, and the fact that I got it on camera to share that with everybody, real excited. And from the same vendor, I ended up picking up these two shirts. I got a Sesame Uniqlo collab with KAWS and Sesame Street. Let me clear it up. There we go. Size extra large. KAWS, he's an artist. Not sure if anybody familiar with the artist, but very happy I was able to find this piece. I got both of these for $5. And real quick, let me open this up. It is authentic. It has the 2 X's. That's the signature logo, of course. I also checked this drop. There was a drop that KAWS made, and I believe it came out in 2018. And I also checked the tags for the authenticity of it. And real quick, let me show you. And also, I've seen these listed for like about $80, $75, $70. So they're pretty much selling around that price range. 1 second, just to. I appreciate everybody with being patient, working with me. You know, it's kind of hard being a one-man show, so thank you so much. All right, and there you go. You got the KAWS logo and the Sesame Street logo for the collab. Real happy I picked that up, $5. Then we got a vintage piece on Flea polo. I'm gonna open it up. We got a vintage piece from the 1980s. It's a Flea polo shirt. Here, Flea right here, say right there. And I've seen these listed for like about I listed between $30 to $20, and they've been selling around that price, between around $20. I also checked it that it had no holes or anything was wrong with it. Really good condition. And then we went to another vendor. We ended up getting 2 pieces. We got the Harley Davidson, made in the USA. Got the tag right here, Harley Davidson tag. And it also has the made in the USA. It's an extra large. There it says it. Picked up this Harley Davidson tee, and also picked up this Sailor Moon. Both of them were in great condition. Paid $15, so that was about $7.50 each. I felt like that was fair. Both of these have prints on the back. I'm gonna show that right now. That's the back of the Harley Davidson. This is a 2005 piece. I believe 2005. And on the back of Sailor Moon, you'll see, and also has Sailor Moon on the sleeve. And boom, that's the back of the Sailor Moon. They've been going for like about $25. the Sailor Moon and the Harley Davidson. And, you know, to pay $7.50 each, I'll take that, definitely. So that was the second vendor that I went to for the clothing. And the last vendor that I went to, I picked up 10 pieces. Picked up 10 pieces. Picked up 10 pieces with a vendor. Ooh, wait. Before I get to that one, I completely forgot. The vendor that sold me the starter jacket and the Fila polo and the KAWS t-shirt gave me this bag. It's a Warner Brother bag with Tweety and Sylvester. It's the 32-cent stamp, and gave that for free. You know, I was excited. It's a nice piece right here. It's from 1998. You know, for the year that it's in, there's no holes. So that's a win right there. There's no holes. Bear with me, everybody. Trying to boom. 1998, made in USA. Warner Brothers tag right there. So really excited I was able to get that for free as well. I was surprised when the vendor just threw that in for me. So picked up, that was included with the two $5 t-shirt that I got, and the $45 starter jacket, New York Jets starter jacket. So $55 plus the bag. That was a great deal. $15 on these two t-shirts, $7.50 each. And the last vendor ended up getting a lot of great stuff, and I did a lot of digging. So they gave me two different prices on things. I got two shirts in here. These are vintage Reeboks from early 90s, I believe 1993, 94. And I'm gonna open those up. They are dead stock as well. They do have the tags, both of them. I have a size medium and a size large. I'll open that up. Matter of fact, let me do that right now. I've seen something similar that sold, it was a long sleeve. And it sold for, first, let me show you the tags real quick. Reeboks Performance Soccer, made in USA. Dead stock, newer tags, 1993. So I've seen something like this, similar. It was actually in long sleeve, like I said, and they were actually going for like about, the ones that were similar, they sold for like about $50 to $100. But I've seen them listed between anywhere $75, $90, and I got two of them. It's a very nice vintage throwback logo, big logo of the Reeboks. I was real happy to pick that up. These they gave both of them to me for $5, which was a fair deal. Here's the second one. Now, I picked up 8 pieces from the same vendor, and they gave me a good deal. They sold each piece for $3. I was not gonna argue with that. It ended up coming out to $24, and they gave it to me for $20. So I wasn't gonna even try to knock them down anymore, besides, you know, whatever deal that they gave me, because that was very fair. Very, very fair. So real quick, we're gonna get into the details of everything. So like I said, these two Reeboks, got them with the same vendor, $5 a piece. That was $10. Then these 8 pieces for $20. So I ended up spending $30 with that same vendor. So we got the Umbro, and I just want to show you it's dead stock. It's newer tags. It's a long sleeve. I'm gonna open it up. This logo right here, this is a 1980 piece of Umbro. If you could see the diamond plus the smaller print Umbro, they call that the double diamond. So this is the double diamond logo, and that logo was used with Umbro between, I want to say I was trying to look it up, but it was going from between late 1970s to like the early 90s. And it's a dead stock. It's new. It has the tags with it. And I really love this piece because, let me open it up. I saw something similar to, I saw a blue one exactly like this, same style but in blue, and that was, somebody had it listed for, I believe, 140. And if you can see, we got the print running from the neck all the way down to the sleeve, and it says boom, Umbro right there. And also we got Animaniacs. I couldn't believe I found this piece. We got the Animaniacs. I remember this cartoon. I used to watch this as well on WB Kids, Warner Brothers. If you can see the tag, it'll say Warner Brothers from 1995. Nice little vintage piece with the pocket. These, I saw something, they've been selling for about $60. They've been selling for $60. I was real happy with that. And I've seen them posted up around the same as well, around the same. And happy I found that piece. And there's a few other Warner Brother pieces that I found. We got the Warner Brothers Studio Store. Let me show you the tag. Warner Brothers Studio Store, size XL. It's a 1996. I believe it was 1996. I've seen these selling for like about $30. This one is in great condition. I'm gonna open it up. It's on the back side. It'll have the same Warner Brothers Sport logo that you see right here. Warner Brothers. Let me open it up more. Warner Brothers Sport. And on the sleeve right here, Warner Brothers Sport. Happy I found that. And let me pull this one out. And we got the Tasmanian Devil Taz with the pocket bowling. We got the Warner Brothers Studio Store tag, size large. And I've seen this one. I've been seeing the Taz sell like it's a 1997 piece with the pocket, and I've seen this listed for like about $30 and sold like around the same price as well. Happy with that. We also got the Super Bowl with the New York Giants and the New England Patriots t-shirt. I've seen these going like about anywhere like $15. So that's what they've been going for, like about $15. We got another football polo t-shirt right here. The polo is extra large with the logo athletic. This is from 1995 Super Bowl 29. That was when the Chargers and the 49ers went to the Super Bowl, and the 49ers won. They beat the Chargers 49-26, and I've seen this listed for like about $30 as well, and going around that same price. So then we also have the Sopranos right here. It's a Sopranos long sleeve, HBO officially licensed. I seen them listed like around $30. Somebody had it listed for like $50, another person $25. So I'm thinking like about, $25. That's realistically what they'll go for. And we have a Beatles. With it's a 2005 Apple Corp logo, the Beatles, great condition t-shirt. Saw those going online for like about, I was looking it up, it was $20 sold and listed. That's what they've been going for. So overall, I ended up paying overall with everything, including the sports card, it was $55 with one vendor, $30 with another, and then $15 at another. That was with the card $10 as well. That's $110 right there. And then we also, I checked the resale value. Everything would have came out like resale value $715. So the profit would have been $605. And that's not including if that Shohei OHTANI Rookie Gold Cup, that's not including if he was to come back in the PSA 10. So that would bring it up well over $700. Really, really happy with everything that I picked up. I I enjoy going to the flea markets on the hunts, see what we could find. Glad I was able to find all these nice pieces that I did. And if you like content like this, you know, drop a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts about everything. So appreciate everybody sticking around, going with me on the flea market hunt, picking up all these dope finds. Hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe. This is the Hobby Hunters Hive.